Imagine fighting a war to stop evil. Millions die. Entire cities are reduced to rubble. And when it is over, your government secretly makes a deal with the very monsters you just defeated. This is not a theory. This is history. This is the story of Operation Paperclip, the secret United States program that brought over 1,600 Nazi scientists to America after World War II. Welcome to Time Travelers Anonymous, where history is not only stranger than fiction, it is far more disturbing. Let us go back to the year 1945. The Second World War is ending. Nazi Germany is collapsing. The world sees the horrifying truth: death camps, mass graves, human experimentation. And as Allied troops advance, the United States military is not just hunting Nazi soldiers. They are hunting Nazi scientists. Why? Because those scientists held the keys to new weapons, new rockets, jet technology, biological warfare, even the foundation of what would become the space race. One of the most sought-after scientists was Wernher von Braun, a member of the Nazi Party and the SS. He helped design the V-2 rocket, a weapon that killed thousands during the war, including civilians in London and Antwerp. His research was built on the backs of slave laborers from concentration camps. But instead of being tried for war crimes, von Braun was brought to the United States. He would later become the head of NASA's rocket program and the man behind the rocket that put Americans on the moon. He was not the only one. Under Operation Paperclip, the United States smuggled more than 1,600 Nazi scientists, engineers, and technicians into the country. They were given new identities. Their Nazi pasts were erased or rewritten, and they were placed into high-level jobs in military research, aerospace, medicine, and intelligence. These were not low-level Nazis. Some had conducted human experiments. Others helped build weapons for Hitler's regime. Some had direct ties to the Holocaust. But to the United States government, that did not matter. What mattered was beating the Soviet Union. The Cold War was beginning, and the United States wanted to stay ahead. The logic was simple. If they did not recruit the Nazis, the Soviets would. So the government made a trade: justice for science, morality for military advantage, and they kept it hidden. Operation Paperclip was not publicly acknowledged until years later. When reporters and researchers uncovered the names in the files, the truth stunned the public. The same government that helped liberate concentration camps had given safe haven to the men who built them. The same country that said never again had said welcome aboard to war criminals. And the effects did not end in the 1940s. Many of these scientists shaped the future of American technology. Some helped develop early spy satellites. Others built advanced weaponry. Some were involved in medical programs that tested on unwitting citizens. They left a legacy of innovation and a stain of hypocrisy. So what can we learn from Operation Paperclip? That power often comes before principles. That governments will bend morality in the name of national interest. And that sometimes the heroes and the villains sit at the same table. Thank you for watching Time Travelers Anonymous. Subscribe for more hidden history, uncomfortable truths, and stories that should have made headlines, but never did. Because in this timeline, the winners do not always tell the whole story.